hires workers in jobs at Fortune 500 companies, including Google, Wells Fargo, and eBay.
But the investigative unit began digging into the promises at Betasoft after some job seekers complained. Investigative reporter Vicki Wynn is here to explain it for us. Vicki.
Jess and Janelle, two people who enrolled in Betasoft's training program spoke with us concerned about the company's business practices. They say Betasoft takes security deposits from job seekers for training, crafts fake resumes for them, and instructs trainees to lie to potential employers.
Inhale, bring your arms forward and up.
Lila Rahman is a part-time yoga instructor looking to get her first tech job after earning a certificate in business administration from UC Irvine's extension program.
They found my resume on monster.com.
When a Betasoft recruiter called, she listened.
They said that they would give us training for a month and they'll teach us how to be a business analyst.
Betasoft is a Fremont-based information technology or IT staffing company. In the past, Betasoft posted on its website its deployed workers to major companies, including Apple, Bank of America, and Kaiser, for jobs in web development, internet marketing, and quality assurance. So Rahman plunked down a $1,000 deposit for 6 weeks of training. But she stopped cold near the end of the program when she got this.
It's a 5-page resume,
yes.
Right? And how much of this would you say is actually real?
About 1 to 2%.
Take a look at Rahman's original resume on the left compared to the one she says Betasoft instructors made up. The Betasoft resume is twice as long and lists skills and jobs she says she never had.
Do you know SharePoint?
No.
Visio?
No.
Rational rows?
No.
Is this just a bunch of jargon that they put on your resume?
Yes.
And did you work in Delaware for JP Morgan Chase?
No. I thought it was absurd that I would have to lie during all the interviews.
They're completely fabricated resumes.
Job seeker Irsel Lewis shares a similar experience, but he says Betasoft wasn't the first company that provided him with a fake resume.
It's pretty common nowadays. Companies all over the U.S. are using this practice now. It's easy to kind of convince entry-level people that this is what you got to go through.
Lewis says he needed a job, so he chanced it, moving from Texas, paying a $500 deposit and spending 6 weeks in training. He says Betasoft paid for the apartment he shared with 4 other trainees for 6 months, while the company trained him and marketed this resume.
I would say only about 10% of it is true. The project is in Memphis, Tennessee.
And how is Memphis?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there before.
But after several failed interviews, Lewis decided to speak out to warn other job seekers about the risks.
Pretty much making career suicide here.
We found multiple online reviews about Betasoft. The company received 5-star ratings and positive comments. In March, a reviewer wrote the company, quote, was able to place me in a position that utilized all of my job skills. A reviewer in 2013 wrote, they have exceptional marketing staff, training, and provide great support. But other reviewers gave Betasoft a 1 or 2-star rating, and we found complaints about Betasoft's fake resumes going back to 2011.
It's alarming for a lot of reasons.
Lori Wilson represents the Better Business Bureau. Records there show Betasoft received 4 complaints in the last 3 years, half about fake resumes.
If you get your dream job and you've done something wrong to get it, that could pose a problem for you in the future.
And it's not just Betasoft. We found online reviews of other IT staffing companies complaining about rock-bottom pay, fake documents, and fake work experience.
I think what we're seeing at this particular point in time is the hyper-environment of the Valley.
Kirk Hansen is the director of the Markula Center for Applied Ethics at Santa Clara University. He's worked for 4 decades as a business ethicist.
So if these companies get someone hired in a high-paying job, these companies make money.
Certainly. This is all about the fees that a placement company gets. There's a shortage of people with certain kinds of training, and there's a greater temptation